Welcome to Sports Express with Spencer Davidson and Alicia Daddario. Brought to you by Scalzo, Zogby and Wittig, Raymore and Flanagan, and Martin Harding and Mazzotti.
Coming up aboard the Express, an all-local girls basketball sectional matchup in Verona as VVS takes on CVA.
Plus, another all-local pits Oriskany against Mount Markham on the boys' side.
But first, time for tonight's big game. For the second year in a row, it's a battle of the Warriors in the Section 3 Division II quarterfinals on the ice. Clinton and Whitesboro go head-to-head with the winner advancing and the loser facing elimination.
First period, just over 4 minutes in, Whitesboro on the forecheck. Andy Haydes backhander stopped. Andre Terenzetti threads the rebound backdoor to Haydes for the tap-in. Whitesboro on the board first.
With less than 2 minutes to play in the opening frame, Noah Scranton slides cross ice for Andrew Maycock, who cuts inside and snaps it 5-hole to put the Borough up by 2.
Just 20 seconds later, they haven't even finished announcing the goal yet on the PA system. It's Maycock again. Another feed from Scranton. A little what's up to the Clinton student section, and home Warriors would lead by 3 after 1 period of play.
In the second, Whitesboro keeps the pedal on the metal. Terenzetti up ice, weaving through traffic, puts it on the backhand, and it slides 5-hole. It's a 4-goal game.
Not done quite yet, though. 30 seconds after that, Andrew Manley off the rush, cuts outside and squeezes a wrister blocker side. Clinton came alive a bit in the third with 3 goals of their own, but the damage was already done. Whitesboro wins it 5-3.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to Sports Express. So Whitesboro moving on, they'll face Cortland Homer in the semifinals.
Yes, we're going to move on to the hardwood. We had a full slate of Section 3 high school basketball games to get to, and we're going to start in Oriskany.
Yeah, it's a 7 versus 10 matchup between the home Redskins and visiting Mount Markham Mustangs. This one was a good one.
We'll pick it up in the second half. Mustangs extend their lead to 5. Ethan Main uses a screen pull-up. High bounce off the rim, it goes in. 40-35 Mount Markham.
Oriskany goes on a run, inbound pass to Steve Armstrong. The corner 3 is on the money. Redskins now on top by 3.
Mount Markham trying to keep pace. Jordan Baucom right down the middle of the lane. Count it, and 1. He completes the 3-point play, and the Mustangs are within 2.
Under 4 minutes to go in regulation. Tied at 57, Aaron Workup double teamed. Doesn't matter. Oriskany takes the lead for good.
And that's going to seal the win here as John Longaretta corrals the cross-court pass. Bucket's good. It falls to the floor. Oriskany hangs on to win it 70-64 as the Redskins advance to the second round.
Over in New York Mills, where the 6th-seeded Marauders hosted number 11 Brookfield in a Class D first-round matchup.
The Beavers were on fire early. Cody Abrams leading Brookfield in transition. Threads the needle to Carter Riley. He banks it home for 2. 10-2 Beavers.
Mills battling back. Alex Matrossi calls his own number. Shot no good. Dante Diorio with the offensive board muscles it up and in. Marauders trail by 6.
Cody Van Hort coming up with the steal here. Gets it ahead to Riley, and he lays it in, plus the foul. The Beavers not playing like the lower seed.
But Mills rallies back. Matrossi with the answer. First, a triple from the top of the key.
Then Matrossi's going to kiss it off the glass for the bucket to put the Marauders within 1. New York Mills using that home crowd to fuel the comeback. Marauders hang on to defeat the Beavers 61-56.
On the girls' side, in Class B, 2 TVL local rivals meet as Central Valley Academy pays a visit to Vernon Verona Sherrill.
In the third, CVA looking for the big upset. In good shape here as Savannah Moore intercepts the pass, takes the length of the floor, and banks it in. It's a 10-point Thunder lead at this point.
2 minutes to play in the third, big bucket for the Red Devils, who are down 8. Anna Rossi from the top of the key, got it. CVA now within 5. VVS, I should say, now within 5.
Early in the fourth, Central Valley going on a bit of a run. More from downtown. Bang, 45-36 Thunder.
Less than 2 minutes remaining. VVS with a late push. Alexa Kaiser with the takeaway. The long pass ahead to Morgan Brewer under the basket. With 1:32 left, it's 51-48 CVA.
Now under 1 minute to play. Red Devils within 1. Rossi with the steal. Quick break up the floor. She puts it in, and a foul. VVS comes all the way back to take a 1-point lead. From there, they'd hit clutch free throws, and the thrilling comeback is complete. Red Devils win it 55-51. In Marcy, Whitesboro hosted Watertown in a Class A first-round showdown.
Third quarter, Grace Schulman gets her own rebound. passes it back out to Kylie Snow, and she knocks down the mid-range jumper, 26-14 Warriors.
A few minutes later, Schulman starts from the three-point line, takes it all the way to the rack, and the Big Blue Wrecking Crew continuing to roll.
Hannah Scott going coast to coast, absorbs the contact, it goes, and the foul. She finished with 13 points in this one.
Time winding down, great ball movement here. Tori Carbone ends up with it in the corner, swish. Huge win for Whitesboro as they march on to a 64-25 victory.
Big win indeed. That'll take us to the end of our first period here on Sports Express. Stay with us though.
Yeah, after the break, we will introduce you to our Athlete of the Week. We should give him Comeback Kid of the Year award as well while we're at it. But first, let's check out other scores from around the area in our Sports Express Scoremaster.
If you want to join the Rugby and Wittig, Raymore and Flanagan, and Martin Harding and Mazzotti.
Welcome back to Sports Express. It's time now to unveil our latest Athlete of the Week.
Yeah, an injury didn't stop him. In fact, it only motivated him. We'll head back to the ice to meet him.
TJ Elsenbeck of the Clinton boys ice hockey team started out the year sidelined due to a thumb injury. But since his return, he's been stuffing the stat sheet. In 11 games with the Warriors, Elsenbeck leads the team with 10 goals, add 8 assists to that, and that puts him second on the squad in points. The senior has a knack for being in the right place at the right time and says his road to recovery was tough, but it made him stronger as he now gets ready to lead the Warriors as they battle Whitesboro in sectionals.
It was really hard starting my last season. You know, I want to be out there with the boys every day and not be able to do that. Really hard. And I don't know, once I got back out there, I just got right back in my groove. I don't try and get on a score sheet every game per se, but just trying to contribute where I can.
TJ Elsenbeck, he's one of the guys in the locker room that you need to have. He's a staple. He's the type of player that every coach wants on their team. He's competitive. It doesn't matter if it's championship game, youth hockey game, soccer game, hockey game, or just in practice. He's somebody that wants to win, excel, and do the very best he can all the time. And for that, that's why he's a big asset to our program and to our season and team this year. Missed about 7 to 8 games in the very beginning of the year due to an injury. So for him, being plagued with an injury, being out that amount of time was certainly adversity and certainly a challenge that he had to overcome, which he did. And then since then, he has almost took our team lead in points with only playing in virtually almost half the games, which is pretty incredible.
That really is incredible.
Facts, though.
If you know of a high school athlete who deserves to be Athlete of the Week, as always, there's our contact info. Everyone, join the party. Coaches, athletic director, parents, teammates, just send us who you would like to be nominated and why. Give us some stats and a story, and we'll give you a shot. All featured athletes will receive a plaque courtesy of CNY Awards and Apparel. That'll send us into the third period here on the Express right after the break.
Coming up, we have more high school sectionals actions for you. The Herkimer Magicians boys basketball team was on the road tonight looking for the upset against Lafayette in Class C.
For final scores and video, this is Sports Express. Brought to you by Scalzo, Zogby and Wittig, Raymore and Flanagan, and Martin Harding and Mazzotti.
Welcome back aboard the Express. We have some bonus basketball for you as we're not quite done on the hardwood yet.
That's right. The Proctor Raiders were out out in the Syracuse area, taking on Baldwinsville in a Section 3 Class AA tournament matchup.
Yeah, the Raiders are the 10 seed and looking to create a little havoc on the road.
Tashawn Cooper with the drive to the basket, puts it off the glass. Nice play for the Raiders junior.
Yeah, Bees swarming though. They have possession off the miss. It's Sunday. Joshua with the pretty putback.
Hey, that gym looks familiar. It was close early, but the Bees pull away late. Eric Casey knocks down the three from the corner, and Beeville moves on with a 19-point win.
Checking in with Class C, the Lafayette Lancers hosting Herkimer tonight. Mardoni Laguerre. He's going to split the defense and lay it in for two. We'll see more of him in just a minute.
More from the Magicians. James Aiello, he's more than a quarterback. He can knock down the three. It's good.
Yeah, some range for him. Herkimer in tip-top shape tonight. Laguerre steps into a three and buries it. The Magicians move on with a 62-41 upset win.
All right, so coming up tomorrow, back to the girls' side in Class C, it's a battle of the Indians as Sequoia Valley heads to Waterville for an 8 versus 9 matchup. Tip-off is set for 1. We thought that game was today.
We did.
But it's tomorrow.
According to Section 3, it was, but it's okay.
Just wanted to clear that up. Then on the ice, after a 10-1 victory tonight at the Adirondack Bank Center, the Utica College men's hockey team back in action hosting Wilkes University. And while the Pioneers are home, the Utica Comets are on the road. Utica taking on the Wilkes-Barre-Scranton Penguins, and that's at 7:05.
That Sequoia Waterville game should be very good.
Yes, and there are other games, but again, it takes us a little while after the games today to figure out what's going on tomorrow. So that's the one at least I know is happening.
Yes, it is. There's a lot going on.
Yes.
It's a lot of fun, but it's definitely the craziest time of year, for sure.
Yes.
All right, that's it for us. We will see you back here next Friday night for another playoff edition of Sports Express.
This has been Sports Express, brought to you by Scalzo, Zogby and Whitting, Raymore and Flanagan, and Martin Harding and Mazzotti.